Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. I hope you're all doing well. Today we're going to do an exciting update. It's the first update for Alice in Wonderland. This was created by makeup.misfit, and yeah, let's go through the items I have been working on. So I am randomizing between all of her prompts, and I am working on 5 products currently. And I would like to go through all of the prompts within a year. If I finish this early, so be it. I don't really know what happens if the year has gone and you're not finished with all of the prompts, because she said you actually have to go through all of the prompts and finish, whatever goal you have. So I'm not sure if it ends after a year or if you have to actually finish all of the prompts. Not 100% sure, but I will try to have manageable goals for myself in this project. And this month, spoiler alert, I have managed to meet all of the 5 goals I was working on. So let's get going. The first prompt being, who are you? A palette with a color story that best describes you. And I chose this Snow Dream palette from Odin's Eye. I love the color story. I wanted to do a no pan left behind on this, and I did. I used these 2 shades. These were the last 2 shades, and I used them today. So that's what I'm wearing on my eyes. And I just love this palette. You already know that by now, I guess. But yeah, I just love this palette. I love doing no pan left behind on it because I love almost all of the shades. And it's so bright and fun, and yeah, I just love it. So I have no pan left behind this, and we are moving on to the next prompt, which is the end. Something with a finish goal. So I wanted to finish up this. I only had like 1 use left on this, I think. Yes, 1 use, and I did finish it up. So this is a mask, a face mask from Lush. This takes away redness like nothing else. This is so good. It's such a good product. So I actually bought it full price, which I shouldn't have, because I should have brought the 5 containers that I already had to get 1 for free, but now I have another container that I can switch in for another face mask. I have heard such great things about their face mask before. They have some to take away blemishes, I think, but this one was, like I said, to take away redness, and it works phenomenally. It's great. So I have finished that one, and the end is finito. It's gone. So the next prompt is the Dodo Stutters, a product you've tried to pan before. And you guys know that I tried to, well, I didn't try to finish this last year. I tried to hit pan in all of the shades, which I did. So this year I have been focusing on a shade here and there to try to finish a few shades. So I did want to finish a pretty boring shade, a lid setting shade, if you will. But, it's exciting to have another pan showing. Or not another pan, like another empty pan showing. So now I actually have 3 pans showing, and I did happen to drop this on the floor again. I don't know how many times I've dropped this, guys. It's ridiculous. But anyway, so I lost a bit here, and I think I also lost a little bit here. So maybe one of those shades should be my next empty in this palette. Who knows? But for right now, this is rolling out, and so is the Dodo. And then we have the Duchess, a product or shade you didn't like at first but grew to love. Now I chose a blush. I just wanted to use it 10 times, and it comes from Ciate London. It's called Matchmaker. And I don't really like when shades are marbled like this. I don't know what shade it will become, and yeah, that's why I didn't like it at first. But the shade is really beautiful, and I really do enjoy using it, so it wasn't too hard to use it the 10 times needed. The last prompt is the Drink Me Shrinking Potion. So I got to choose a mini or travel size product, and I chose this Starry Night Relaxing Shower Gel from Sense. I didn't care too much for the scent. Yeah, not my scent, but I did finish it. So that's another empty from my collection, and something I don't really have to repurchase because I didn't really like it. So that's nice. So that means we are done with 5 prompts already, and we're going to roll in 5 new ones. We do have 23 prompts to choose from, or to randomize from, like I do. And so we are going to randomize here. We haven't had 10 before, so I'm going to write this down. So it might take a little bit of time here, but not too much, I hope. And then we have 10 again. Number 8. That's who are you? So we're not going to work on that. 14. We're going to work on 4 and, oh, sorry, 16. And the last one is 15. So I'm going to check out the prompts and I'll be back with the products. Okay, so I'm back with the product, and let me tell you, it was not that easy to find these, and I'm kind of excited, kind of a little bit scared, kind of, well, not scared, but you know, yeah, some of these things I haven't used at all. I don't know if it will be easy at all to use them. I have a few different goals here, so let's go through the prompts and let's start with number 10. And that stood for the Walrus and the Carpenter. And the prompt is a guilty pleasure product. And I chose a face mask because I think face masks are so expensive. It's a one-time use thing and it costs like over $5. That's crazy. These ones are really good though. They're from Glow ID. And yeah, I just like applying them. It feels really good and it feels like a luxury thing. So yeah, that's my guilty pleasure, face masks. Although I haven't been doing them in quite some time. I think I might have applied like 1 or 2 face masks since I moved here, which was what, 3 months ago. And so I am bringing it in, of course, to finish because that was the only thing I actually could finish out of these items. And then we have the Mad Hatter, a product you forgot you had. And so I was like, okay, let's go through my eyeliners because I don't really use colored eyeliners almost at all. And then I found this one. And this is a peel-off eyeliner, and I totally forgot that I had one of these. I totally forgot this was a thing, that there actually existed peel-off eyeliners. And so I just want to use this 5 times. I don't think I will be able to do so in a month if I don't really focus on it though. Maybe I will, just to get it out, just because, you know, I want it to be used and I want to get a feel for it. I really want to see if this is something that could interest me, you know. But I've had it for a while. I wonder where I got it from. It has to have been a declutter pile of some sort. But yeah, I totally forgot about that one. Okay, so that really fit the prompt. The next one though is Tweedle Dee and Tweedle Dum. Oh, also I had to re-roll one of the numbers because the number 4 was the Drink Me Shrinking Potion. So I had already, you know, worked on that one. So I did roll a number off camera. Okay, so Tweedle Dee and Tweedle Dum, they're twins. So I got to choose a dupe. So I have talked about this before, but I don't think I really have dupes. Or if I do, I don't know about them. Like I don't really keep up with a community, let's say. I don't keep up with all of the latest things and what dupes what. Like I see something and if I really like it, I buy it. I don't go researching if it's a dupe or not. I mean, I might pick up something like that when I watch other panners, but mostly I don't really keep up with the makeup industry. But I have heard that the P. Louise base should be quite a lot like the Gloss Gods base. This one I'm working on right now, and as you can see, it's beginning to thin out rather a lot. So I don't know if I can actually finish this year, but that would be awesome. I want to see if this one actually is as good as this one, if they are at all the same. I have heard that this should be a little bit oily. I don't know, and I don't know if it really matters too much for my eyelids. I don't know. I know that I like this one, and I have heard that this one should be almost as good. And the person who recommended this one always used this one before. So maybe if I like this one, I will like this one. I don't know. So let's find out. I want to use this 10 times, give it a good, you know, give it a good amount of uses to test out. And 10 is a good number, I think, to do that. Then we got number 16, the Queen of Hearts. And this is a must-have product in your routine. So I know I have mentioned this before, but it was a while ago. But if I could only choose one makeup product, except for palettes, because you could technically do this with a palette, which I often do, you know, I need to fill in my brows. So I need a good brow product. If I could only choose one category of makeup, it would be like an eyebrow pencil or a brow mascara or an eyebrow gel with color. I don't know, like people call it different things. But you know, without coloring in my eyebrows, I look like a ghost. I look like a blob or something. Like I have no definition. I look very pale. I don't like it. So, you know, even if I wouldn't do my makeup one day, I might fill in my brows just to not look dead, you know? So I am bringing this one in. This was recently in my 50 Shades of Brown project pan, and I want to use it 10 times. 10 times more. I really like a product like this. I think this was a pretty good shade on me, but I don't want to use it too much, which is why I only have a 10 usage goal, because I have things that I want to use up and I have other pencils to try and stuff. So I just wanted to use that 10 times. And then we're going to bring in something from the last round, and the prompt is actually a quote. And the quote is, "You're entirely bonkers. But I'll tell you a secret. All the best people are. A product you like, but most people don't." Like I said, I don't keep up. I don't really know that I have anything that most people don't like, but I thought of two palettes. One was the Natasha Denona I Need a Nude palette, because there were so many people that were underwhelmed with it and all of that. But I've also heard similar stories with the Snow Dream palette. But I think I heard even worse things about this one than the I Need a Nude palette. So I'm going to bring this one in. I've heard that the formula isn't good. It's kind of the worst thing they've ever done. And I've heard all kinds of things. But then I've also heard people who really like it, and this is one of my favorites. So I'm going to bring it in again, and this time I want to hit pan in something. It will probably be this one, but if I can have another pan showing in this palette, I would be happy. So I will try to hit pan on another shade, making 2 pans in here. That would be awesome. So those were all of the new prompts and products. What do you think? Have I done well so far? I think so, and I'm very happy that I have some, you know, unexpected things. I wouldn't bring these things in for myself, these 2 things. At least we have a one, you know, use up goal. It's not much, but you know, use up is a use up. And something I like and something I like. So it's nice to have that kind of mix. I'm just talking at this point. I hope you enjoy this video though, and that I'll see you in the next one. Have a fantastic evening. Bye!